All right, Zach. We're done updating our progress, so let's continue.
Welcome to the biggest.
And extra for daily reporter. Yes, Dwebs, go ahead.
Yeah, as we established in the last part, there were some parts that were kind of kind of showed this guy to be an absolute bullshitter, like say stuff that wasn't true, and then all that stuff with the wife.
You say it's not true, but here's the thing, Dwebs. Okay, you don't like coffee. That's fine, but don't act like nobody enjoys coffee. Come on.
I mean, I've tried this stuff.
Well, that's fine.
I'm drinking coffee now.
Well, Debs, and I tried plenty of other beverages and foods that I didn't like that most people like. So, I mean, that's just a fact of life.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't believe this guy.
Different strokes for different folks.
Okay,
I mean, coffee, sure, but if you don't like tea, then I really don't know what to
this
tell
guy's
you.
gonna have to do a breaststroke.
He has 2 sheriff cars at the hotel.
It's basically, it's 2 cars and a jeep. So, all right, to Emily's house.
Seriously, are we playing Heavy Rain now?
Well, this game did come out around the same time as Heavy Rain, because both games came out in 2010.
Well, considering how you regard David Cage as a master comedian, do you think this
not anymore,
is more
but, yeah.
well, okay, not anymore, but at least at the time, do you think this is still more hilarious than Heavy Rain?
Definitely. If anything, because most of the comedy in this game is actually intentional. Because trust me, when we get to later main story cutscenes, it becomes pretty apparent that the silliness of this game is not lost on Swery. Trust me, the game itself will take jabs at York's silliness. So it's not. Trust me, the game is self-aware of what it's doing. It's not entirely lost on it. So. All right. So basically, the best way to go to Emily's house is actually. Do I get the flower first? I don't know if I'm gonna get the flower first, because the nameless flower that I mentioned in the previous part, we're gonna need it for George's side quest, which is the side quest that you guys absolutely need to do when you first start this game. Why? Because it unlocks the fast travel.
Oh.
Which will make it a lot easier to explore the city. Basically, what it does is that it allows you to visit any major place that you've been to at least once before.
And here I got the inkling that you loved this game's driving controls.
No, don't worry, Jova. I will still show off all of the driving conversations. Don't worry about that, because I could not in good conscience do a playthrough of this game and not show that. So.
No. But I get what you mean, though. It's like, I mean, fast travel must be a godsend with how terrible the driving is.
Definitely.
Just stop.
Don't worry, York. I will.
Also, the terrain is still very wet, even inside the tunnel where it shouldn't be raining.
Well, look at it this way: at least the rain stops, so it's not entirely.
It's the physics engine going halfway right.
Well,
God.
Well, at least it's halfway right, which means it's not all bad. So,
yay!
Yeah, for small favors, I guess. Anyway, all right. So the door is open, which means we can go in. All right. I think I'm about to show off the. No, I'm not. Okay, never mind. I think it's later that I do that. Okay, let's enter then. All right.
No, cool.
This is one of my favorite side quests. So enjoy. Oh, and look at that! And look at that! Emily's wearing her casual outfit. Now look at this. Emily's bagel sandwich. Oh, let's get it.
Yummy.
Oh.
Doesn't look pretty.
Is it too long?
Let's see what it does.
Poisons you.
It makes you more
A bagel
hungry.
sandwich made by Emily recovers both hunger and tiredness, but then makes them increase again faster.
Oh my god. Okay. So it's kind of like an inverse of what happens with Brave Fencer Musashi, where if you let food rot, it actually
Shira,
takes
question.
away health from you.
Would you eat that?
No.
That's Roy. That used to be a bagel sandwich, but now it is but an abomination.
That's okay. I threw it away. Okay. So
You see, guys, it's Subway's.
All right, let's see here.
Sandwich, the abominable one.
I love this interaction here.
So, how's the chemistry experiment coming along?
Experiment. I'm doing my best to learn how to cook better, thank you very much.
Sorry if I touched a nerve.
Okay.
I just couldn't resist it.
Well, anyways, how about trying a taste for me then?
Do you ask everyone who just comes into your
Well, I
house?
think it came out pretty good. But I want to hear other people's opinions so I can improve my cooking. So come on, please.
Well, at least you're open to criticism.
She's serious.
I mean, do it for science, York. Come on.
Again, York, just
So?
because she's not like an anime girl and she's actually
Come
willing
on,
to
tell
take
me.
criticism.
It isn't entirely inedible.
How
Damning
polite.
by faint
That's the best
praise.
way of saying that, then, Zach.
I don't know.
It
York.
sucks!
He's asking. I love how York is literally asking the player for what's the best way to put it.
Nice try. Emily, no need to
Didn't
get
kill
too
anybody,
stressed.
so 10 out of
This
10.
dish just needs one more ingredient. You
Effort?
A certain fermented dairy product.
Dairy
Guys,
product.
to see if you guys have been position. What thing have I purchased in the milk barn that could fit that
Bring
description?
it to you.
Cheese.
Moldy cheese.
And Jova, what does this Jova win, everybody? A new car!
Here.
I'd give him
Nice try
I'd give him
cooking.
cheese because I mean it's one of those shows where the answer is the prize.
Okay, Emily only ever cooks at home on evenings when it is raining. Find the fermented dairy products, quote unquote, that she needs for her next dish and help her out. Taylor's already seen this because I was streaming this game for
Yeah.
him. And let's just say Taylor doesn't. Let's just say Taylor was a bit insulted by what Emily was trying to do because.
What is this, Agent York?
Yeah, you can be Emily, sure. Just try a little sweeter on the voice.
Emily,
Okay.
the answer is cheese.
Cheese?
To everything, actually.
All right, I love this conversation is great. I love this. All right, so there you go. It worked.
So we're not going to die?
Hold
This
on.
does taste good. Like something Thomas made.
I agree,
Thomas
it's
the Tank
good, but
Engine cooks.
No, that's the thing. Was the game got ahead of itself? We haven't met Thomas yet because I'm doing the side quests.
Yeah, for I know it could be Thomas the Tank Engine.
All right.
According to some theories,
hold
Thomas
on.
used to be a human before getting turned into a train.
Wow.
This, however, is far more wild and
That
running
is one
free.
weird sounding creepy path.
Two are opposite poles, right? Making yours,
Hold on.
like
Come on.
There.
that's the point.
But both are edible, and that's what matters.
Notice, Drew, but we haven't even
Hold
seen
on. But
what
then,
it's supposed to be.
oh yeah, let's see what actually the dish actually is.
I was looking
Yeah.
at the ingredients, and it hit me. Milk, macaroni, flour, butter. You were
Mac
trying
and
to make
cheese?
Macaroni and cheese, right?
Very good, Jova.
Oh.
However,
Cheese.
that's not what Emily was trying to make.
Of course not. It's Italian beef stew.
Oh, God.
Hold on. York says it.
Oh, what? What?
Lady, I don't
Yeah,
have the
you-
heart to tell you.
Yeah,
but that's
I'm
how
sorry.
I
I'm sorry, Emily, but I'm gonna have to agree with York. Have you ever heard of Italian beef stew with no beef in it? Like it's just.
Those are completely different
Fruit.
dishes.
Sure, it wasn't perfect, but I'm glad I managed to make something
Look,
edible.
I was
If there
trying to
something
think
say
outside
thank
of the
you for your
box.
So there you go.
All's well that ends well.
So there you go. Well, Shiro, look at it this way: it's edible, and at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Look, it's like the whole cake thing, okay? If I eat stew, I expect to have stew. Not cake.
Okay, I've got it. I'll order a cheeseburger. She'll give me spaghetti. I order barbecue
A spaghetti
ribs.
burger.
She'll give me chicken instead. I like both of those, but when I order one thing, I kind of prefer it to have
And we
what I
found
ordered.
Emily's trading card. Why does Emily have a trading card of herself?
Evil monster.
It was a printed selfie, I guess.
But as a trading card? Why does it have her stats and everything?
Or bio, more like, but yeah.
Also, your
Oh look, it's chocolate brand chocolate. See? It does
Also,
exist.
York, we really need to talk about how you slam the doors where you enter stuff.
That's actually the thing too. Normally he opens them normally. It's just that if you open a door while York is running, he opens them like that. The reason I do that is because that way it goes by faster. So. But yeah, so Theo, question, since I'm guessing you're probably a bit more knowledgeable about this. Have you ever heard of Italian beef stew with no beef in it?
Okay.
Do we really have to answer that? Is that a trick question?
You know what's sad? It's like lobster bisque. Like, sure, the name lobster's in it, but no, there's no actual lobster in that bisque. It's more like they wave the bisque over some lobster, and maybe it has a scent of lobster.
Isn't that Jova
Rocky Road
like
ice cream, but it doesn't have any rocks in it?
Isn't that like the meme Jova where it has the package of peanuts and there's like the label on top of it warning contains peanuts?
Also, Theo,
The thing about lobster bisque at some places is like, well, there's literally no lobster in them, but they have the goal to call it lobster bisque.
It's also like mince pies at Christmas. There's no minced beef in there.
Also, Theo, this side quest also should answer your question because the humor in this side quest in particular was clearly intentional, exactly as was written, and it works. It works really well, I would argue. Like it's just so that's going to be one of the running gags. Emily can't cook for shit, except it goes even beyond that. She can't even tell basic recipe and how they works. Like how they work. Sorry.
Pedro, why are you driving on the grass?
Why not?
I'm an FBI agent, Dwibs. I'm above the law.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Jova, you were saying?
Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say.
Zach, is there
You were going to say how lovely we are.
There actually is, York, yes.
File at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on it.
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Well, like I said, at least she's not annoying like a lot of those anime girls who can't cook because she actually does take criticism, so
Yeah.
that does help the humor as well.
True. I agree.
I wonder what it's called. I'll take one with me and ask someone later.
No name.
Yeah, flower with no name. Or nameless flower, it's also called like
Well,
that in
that
other
is the
bits.
name. The flower with no name.
Okay, so
No,
go ahead.
It's like the jellyfish no-name Dwibs.
The nameless flower grows all over Greenvale at night, while it's raining. Don't ask me. I don't know how the hell that works.
That never gets explained.
And that flower is going to be useful for the next side quest we're going to do, aka George's first side quest that gives you the fast travel. Again, like I said. Oh yeah, and I'm going to show off the Hawaiian blue outfit. There you go, Jova.
Oh my.
It's awful.
Personally, I prefer his default outfit, the agent outfit. There you go, crimson outfit.
I think I like the crimson one.
Well, it's
Like I said,
red,
Jova,
so I'm not surprised by that.
Like you said, Jova, these look kind of like the palette swaps costume, alternative costume that Frank West got in Ultimate Marvel 3. Sure, they give variety, but they look just a bit too jarring with his normal, traditional costume.
All right, there you go. I skipped over any shenanigans that I did in between. So now, if I'm all right, I actually don't remember if we're going to do the next main story objective first because it's daytime right now. So I'm guessing yes. Maybe I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. I forgot. Yeah, George's side quest is after the one with the dumbbells.
So
never mind.
The police jeep this time.
Yeah, I might as well show it off. Why not? Like, to the game's credit. To the game's credit, the physics do feel right. Like, it does feel heavier than the car, which, of course, that would make sense. And the turning is a bit more stiff, which, again, makes sense, because that's usually how these kinds of car physics work in games like these, so I expected that. Aside from that, yeah, it works exactly like you'd expect to. Go ahead, Joe.
So which do you prefer, the police car, the Jeep, or York's original car?
York's original car, which we'll get in side quests. Why? Because it's fast as shit. But we'll get to that.
No wonder he had such a crash in the start.
Hey Keith, how you doing?
Hey, bro.
Good morning, FBI. You want to buy something? Yeah, I'm low. I know. Well,
at least you're not high.
I'm not a morning kind of guy. It's hard to rock before noon, dude.
The early bird gets the worm.
I look at a beautiful morning, and it's all mellow, nothing sharp, twisted, and hardcore. Sorry, man. Well,
Hey.
$12 for talking to him, Major York.
yes.
Also, Java, to quote Snoopy from the Peanuts, the answer when Woodstock offered that question was, "You find pizza even at midnight."
All right, let's get some more coffee. Thanks a lot, bro. All right, let's see. Side missions. And yes, like Jova noted in the previous part, yes, it will tell you which chapter the side missions are available on the left side. So
I dig that.
yeah. Don't worry about even if you missed Jova. Don't worry, because after you complete the game, you unlock a chapter select, which allows you to go back to a previous chapter to do any side quests you may have missed. So even if you do complete, even if you do miss a few of them, it just complete the game and you'll be able to do a chapter select.
In terms of getting all, like, the story, campaign content and whatnot, this game seems very player-friendly in that regard.
It is, yes.
Kudos,
It's
that's definitely something that, certain games that do get cryptic, I do wish kinda did. Like, at the very least, give a hint or nudge. Not necessarily give away blatantly this or that, but go about it like the Super Mario Odyssey kind of methodology.
Sure. You probably will get along with Keith. He's a very rare species. That's putting
Kind of
it.
dude bro surfer guy who's actually a good husband?
He should be protected by the Wildlife Foundation. Wildlife Foundation.
It's a joke, sweetie. Just ignore that.
You really are crazy. See, Dibs, looks like Lily agrees with you.
Oh, nice.
Hiya, hun. See, it's like I said, the game does occasionally, show hints of self-awareness that, yeah, we know it's silly, just roll with it, it's fun. So
Let me see, ma'am. I will have some of your best ever painted bananas behind you.
yeah, I know, right?
Painted onions.
Look at that. It's
oh yes, those flat tomatoes as well.
Sorry, Joe, but we don't have money for actual fruit models. So here's pictures of fruits.
Wow.
At least we
just
showed
like-
the actual picture instead of like the something for in time and eternity, where you get to see them like in a cutscene.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of at Strong Museum, a Wegmans Kids Things, where basically you can go to a kiddie version of Wegmans, where the food is painted on and you can, play pretend like you're shopping at Wegmans. The appeal was definitely for kids who wanted to play grown-up at the time.
Alright, turkey sandwich.
Seriously, nearly $90. Even with that discount, that turkey sandwich could put you in poverty.
Don't worry, Joe, but we still have the silver discount card and the golden discount card to decrease that price, so.
Of course. Donuts for $17.55.
Yeah, for that price it should be made out of solid gold.
I know, right?
They better be good.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Well, this must be good.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I think we're gonna go back to the main story right now, since it's day and night. Because the side quest with yeah, we are. Okay. Oh look, a red tree.
Huh.
Huh. Looks a bit out of
Sticks out a bit.
Looks a bit out of place.
And yet it seems
Your
like-
code, the FBI, watch out for the tree.
Yeah.
What's the joke?
All right. Yeah. Main story time.
Alright.
Okay. So let's check out Anagram's file at the office.
This is a game where I'll admit I
Oh
don't
god, I
mind.
just got the pun.
Yes, Jova?
This is a game where I actually don't mind us, going off the story path every now and then because the world is so neat and immersive.
Not just that, it's full of colorful characters that are a pleasure to interact with. Anyway, let's continue. There you go, Theo. Would this door opening be better for you then?
No, I'm fine either way. It's just that it looks comical, but sometimes
hold on. I love this.
Just going normal. Oh. Good.
Hello.
Hello?
I was hoping to
this
find
is-
an actual police.
Okay. This is
What the heck
Th-
was that run?
We've been expecting you.
I'm
So
Thomas
be ahead.
McLean,
The sheriff's assistant.
Oh, hey, this is Thomas. Thomas McLean, sheriff's assistant.
Dude, is your neck alright?
York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
But
No,
you
no,
broke one
just
of them.
doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation.
Oh boy, did you know Anna
The
too?
ominous theme tells me.
Well, it's a
he
small
knows
town,
something more.
Well, it's a small town, Jova, so it does make sense that people know each other all around.
I just hope Anna wasn't like the town
No, not really.
bike.
But it's a very small town.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, thanks, Thomas.
Sorry.
Ah,
It's
ah,
just
there
that
we go.
this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
Oh.
Usually it's a peaceful
I
town,
understand. Just
so...
try to relax.
Hmm.
Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course.
Plot twist, everyone in the
Sheriff told
town
me to let you
except
to the
for
meeting room.
Agent Q was in on it.
I lost the key to the cabinet where the file is.
So you're saying this?
Hold on.
Around while I go look for it.
Okay, let me know when things are ready.
Happy and happy.
Hold on.
Seriously, that guy-
Hold on.
Cycle.
Kind and sensitive type.
It's like he's a
Only
girl
at odds with
inside.
the Monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Are you implying that we are not in a cartoon right now?
Also, York, this is not 7 Max. If it was, there would probably be squids rolling around the street and be normal.
Oh, man. Again, I just love the game's self-awareness.
Actually,
Long
Tia,
tail
you
fly squirrel keys.
You know, Tia, you make me wonder, how would Max react to a situation like this?
Well, Max is pretty. That's the beauty of 7 Max Jova. Weird shit is happening all around them, and we treat it like it's just another Tuesday.
Well, I know. But Max has a little, bit
Max
of
is
a
just insane on his own, Jova, so a bit unpredictable on that.
Particularly my point. I would love to see how Max would react to this whole thing.
Hey, Emily. She's quite pretty. She'd look better wearing something more fashionable in this dull uniform. Agree, Zach?
Not necessarily.
Well, we've seen her in something else.
We have, yeah, but the game doesn't account for the fact that you've done the side quests. So, could you perhaps show me around the office before the meeting starts? Jova?
I'm sorry, Agent York. I've got my hands full. Could you ask Thomas?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why? Oh, what's going on?
He lost the key to the cabinet with the files, and he's looking for it.
That's Thomas.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. He asked me to take a look around the office until he finds it.
Well, I hope that doesn't take too long.
Info gathering
Also,
bonus.
I love that gesture we do sometimes. I'm not mentioning it.
Let me know if there's anything I can help with.
Can you move a couch?
Oh, there's nothing I need help with. Why don't you lend Thomas a hand?
I love that engine.
Looking for that key? I hardly know my way around the place. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I'd help out too, but I've got my hands full. No keys are allowed to be taken outside, so the key should be somewhere in the office.
Alright, that's your clue. So it's somewhere in the office. Something else, Emily?
Sorry, I'm really busy right now.
Yes. Okay.
If you have time, why don't you lend Thomas a hand?
By the way,
I
Emily.
said this would be a time.
By the way, Emily, I get that you're busy on the computer, but maybe it will help if you actually turn the computer on. Maybe.
Maybe she's just playing Galaga and doesn't want to show it.
Oh, hey, George. Ooh, payment.
I'm actually curious, Pedro. If you try to continue the story while it's raining, will she not be at the office?
No, Jova, because this particular side quest can only be done all the way up until 5 p.m., which means you cannot do the side quest during the period where she's at home. So.
Why are you squatting?
Of course, Agent Morgan.
It's exercise too. Yeah, what he said.
But in the middle of the office.
started in high school.
Now that's impressive.
Yeah,
Get
dedication.
more exercise, Zach.
I will, York.
My full routine today.
Not a good trainer.
Arnold.
I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
Huh.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold
Wait a
around,
minute.
let me know, will you?
Sylvester
Can't
Arnold.
finish my workout menu without him.
How's Bruce?
Ha
Keep an eye out.
How cheeky.
Lost Arnold. Oh no.
Lost
So,
Arnold.
Shira, did you hear the line where you compared Thomas, the dynamic between Thomas and George as a good setting for a cartoon?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, hey, Shira, guess what? We have to find 2 dumbbells. One of them is called Arnold, and the other one is called Sylvester.
Okay. Okay. Even though this game was, even though this game takes place in 2005, that doesn't mean that's where you can't make slight references to movies made afterwards, just obviously don't include them by name.
Let's see.
Gray Squirrel keys.
Squirrel keys.
How many keys are there lying around this?
Why are we themed after squirrels? I wonder.
And we found the turkey sandwich trading card.
Yummy.
All right. 200 more bucks. Oh, look. Something here. Let's see. A dumbbell. Oh, there you go. What is the dumbbell doing in the kitchen?
Zach, we found Arnold.
Yay.
Let's get him back to George.
I guess it's a cute name for a dumbbell.
It's kind of a shame that the guy's name isn't Bruce.
Arnold, George, and Arnold and George are in Bobbins.
Okay.
Yes, that was a dumbbell. We were staring at.
It's a very mesmerizing dumbbell, Theo. York is fascinated by it.
I'm no one to judge.
All right, let's get it to George. I actually forgot about this. Yeah, you have to do the side quest before you can do the next George side quest, to be fair. Yeah. All right, let's see.
It's me, I guess. All right.
Go ahead.
Agent Morgan, do you want something?
Here's. It says Arnold on it.
George, I found Arnold.
Yay. Oh, he's so
He's a
happy.
bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Drop it.
What aren't you?
Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
The Arnold and Sylvester trading cards.
I was going to
That makes
shoot
us
you.
even. I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No change.
Unless we find Sylvester.
Just bear that in mind.
Yeah, Sylvester was not lost. It was only Arnold. Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
Go
You
away.
need some friends who aren't so dumb.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
that's the sheriff. He's an idiot.
No, it's not so much that, Theo. It's more so he wasn't making fun of George per se. It's more so
makes
that
it sound like he's
it's the dumb word is a reference to the dumbbell. Yeah,
Wordplay.
yeah, it's wordplay. Okay, so we've already cracked the missing dumbbell case. Let's crack the missing key case while we're at it. And this is yet another one of my favorite interactions. The case of the missing file keys. Oh, look, we found the storage room.
As someone who's worked with files, I can only
Pointy-tailed flying squirrel keys.
That's actually a good segue, Joe, because I'm having you play Thomas. Since apparently you, of course, would know exactly how Thomas feels working in files.
Yeah, let's just say the age of scanning has made stuff a lot easier than it used to be.
All right. Material room.
Material.
Oh, hey, Thomas. So, how's the search going? Oh, yeah, but first let's check what's in here.
Boop.
self-destruct sequence.
Nothing.
Okay. Maybe this one has something.
Oh wait, I know how this goes. You have to form it so that the shelves come out properly, so then you can escape to the
Also,
next part of the police station.
I just want to point out the sound effect of the archive sliding is normally used in video games for stone pieces to move.
It's the only one we had available too. Sorry. All right, here we go.
Agent York, Did you find the key?
I have 4 of them. Let's see. Ponytails, flying squirrel keys.
It's the one based off of a squirrel, of course.
Let's see.
You found the key.
I think so. Is this it?
No.
You don't know your squirrels, do you? This isn't the right key holder. This is a Siberian flying squirrel. It's closer to a land-based squirrel.
Oh, fuck you too.
Siberian flying squirrel is larger.
Shut up, Lucy, you're the most squirrel now.
And has a standing tail, while the southern has a hanging
Besides, you were the one who called that he would say no anyway.
We're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Ah.
I didn't think you'd be that rude
A
about
lot
it.
about squirrels.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to learn some squirrel trivia, this is your game.
You will learn true facts about the squirrels.
Alright, so long-tail flying squirrel keys. Is this the one? I already know in advance where the real key is, but I want to show this off because I find these facts hilarious.
I hope
And
so.
also, you can learn something about squirrels.
So how about this one, Thomas?
Looks more like a lemur.
No.
Delayed reaction,
Sugar
Lucy.
glider.
Very delayed.
Oh, it's the
The sugar
petaur.
glider is a small gliding possum. It has shorter
Very
hair and a
friendly.
longer, column-like tail. You can really
What's
see
your
it.
favorite type of squirrel, Tio?
Not really having
We're
one,
looking for
but
a
a
southern
lot.
flying squirrel.
The squirrel
Yes.
kind.
Yes.
Oh,
Tell these things
I mean,
apart.
like I said,
That's the
petaur,
thing, York. Sorry, York, but I cannot help you on this one. I can't tell these things apart either.
Oh, hold on. Petaur's Jova are like very friendly, like I said. There are a couple of tutorial videos of a trainer that actually trained a couple of them to jump properly on
Is
here.
this the one you were looking for?
This is not the squirrel you're looking for.
And I actually went to Manchester in 2019. I actually found a couple of them just standing there on the side of the road.
Nothing particularly special about the gray squirrel, I'm afraid. You can find them in the U.S., Canada, and in England too.
Oh, in England too.
A gray squirrel.
Okay.
What was I thinking?
But we're
Yeah.
looking
What was I thinking?
York, how dare you not knowing stuff about squirrels?
Squirrel Girl will be most displeased.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, it looks like he's very passionate about the squirrels, it seems. Alright, so let's look for more keys. Okay.
About squirrels.
Alright. To get this off the way. The squirrel keys that he's looking for are in a jail cell. Don't ask me how the hell the keys to the files ended up in a jail cell.
How did the criminals know?
Stripped squirrel keys. These are fake ones, but we'll still take them anyway because why not? Let's get more squirrel trivia out of Thomas.
How many keys are there total that you can find?
Like 6, I think. I haven't counted them. Okay. Here are the jail cells. And let's see. We can even take a rest in some of the jail cell bells. The jail cell beds. Sorry. Yeah.
Nice.
Very comfy.
Oh, clearly. Alright, let's see. Oh, that must be it. There's even a Medal of Honor for $30. Let's get it too. There you go. The curvy-tailed flying squirrel keys. These are the keys we're looking for.
Oh, I see. They're gold instead of silver, unlike the others.
Very good,
Also,
Shofa.
why is the mattress covering the door?
That's a good notice, Teo. Keep that in mind for way later in the game.
Sure would be a shame if York had a permanent and required stay here.
Alright. We found all the keys, so one of these two has to be it. Hopefully. Let's see.
I mean, it's an experience. It's an experience, but it leaves you enriched this time around. Knowing more about squirrels.
Definitely. What's
Although
your
it
favorite
gets-
squirrel? What's your favorite squirrel, Shirai?
I already said the squirrel kind.
I guess the
Oh,
traditional.
no, okay, well, no crap. Like,
I guess the traditional red one because they're the one with the more fluffy tail.
all right, so we
I
are.
don't care.
I actually really love the trivia in this particular bit.
All right.
Still wrong.
You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you? Sorry, wrong key.
A Siberian chipmunk?
This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're
Oh.
actually quite a popular pet.
So it isn't even a squirrel.
We're looking for a southern
Well, some species.
By the way,
I guess.
by the way, this theme that you're hearing is the comic relief theme, which is literally called comic relief. So,
The composers just weren't really into making a title that day.
all right. So here are the actual keys.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel.
Or
I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
rather, since it's this game. So,
Well, Zach,
See, this is the Uncanny Valley factor.
big case already.
good job, York. All right, so let's actually read the file.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But
Oh,
the
dear.
time she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in a lumber mill when she was a child.
Oh, it's this scene.
Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a
Pictures,
small town,
little hard to
but
see with how bright they are.
actually they seem to get by fine,
And
they
flashy.
live normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want.
Debatable.
Makes sense, Zach.
I'm not following New York. Can you explain what you're talking about? Oh boy, here we go.
Don't you see?
That
Yeah.
that particular food is Thomas's biscuit, the best food in the game.
No, I take that back.
Basically, it sounds like
There you go,
Anna
see?
was a teenage.
There you go. See, occasionally, yeah, there you go.
Good biscuit. Never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
So much so that it makes life truly, truly, truly wonderful.
I baked them
So-
myself.
Oh, he baked them himself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law?
Well, at least someone in this town can cook.
No particular
Hey Tom, maybe you could give Emily some cooking
You've
advice.
achieved
They're actually gonna bring that up in a little conversation, Java.
Morgan.
So,
Oh god, they're totally gonna bond and marry over that, aren't they?
Oh, totally.
Emily, you come too.
all right. So we have to go to the hospital for the autopsy.
Yes, sir.
But we're
We're going to use
discussing
the car
biscuits.
outside. Let's get
Yeah, but George wants to actually get work done, Shiroi. So
Fine.
But our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't.
yeah, see, Shiroi, what George is saying. Yeah, we're hoping York won't slow us down. York, let go of the biscuit. York.
Just eat the biscuit.
And I'm not kidding, by the way. York is not kidding when he talks when he heaps praise on Thomas's biscuit. Thomas's biscuit literally fills both the meters entirely and stops you from getting tired and hungry for a long time. It's
It's a great biscuit.
it is apparently it is apparently this is a.
Biscuit that could end world hunger.
All right, everybody. In the next part, we get back to side quests because technically there was the end of a chapter, which means now we can get back to more side quests now. So, see you then.
See ya.